The laptop class is living in La La Land. It's messed up to assume that yes, they have to go to work, but you don't. It's not just a productivity thing. I think it's morally wrong.
Listen, it doesn't work for young kids. It doesn't work for spontaneity. It doesn't really work for management.
今年不少龙头企业的大老板纷纷表态，对过去几年实行的远距工作很感冒，纷纷寄出最后通牒，要求员工重回办公室上班，否则只能回家吃自己。
I used to work for JP Morgan and Chase. It was all remote. But once they changed their policy to come to office, that was in Plano, Texas, but I live in California. So I decided not to move out there because of my kids. I have 2 school-going kids. I have to manage work-life balance as well. That was the reason why I quit my job. JP Morgan had given me 45 days of time frame to find another job.
像帕拉如利这样的员工毕竟是少数。根据统计，现在只有1/4的家庭家里还有人在远距上班，跟2021年将近40%相比，明显下滑。
There are a lot of employers out there who had suspicions about remote work from the start. And you can see that kind of by the timing of when people actually went to being remote during the start of the pandemic. So the concerns that employers had about remote work were present all during the Great Reshuffle, but they didn't really have much of a choice. But with the emergency orders expiring for the pandemic this year, now they can actually start to bring people back and address some of those concerns that they might have about productivity.
根据史丹佛大学教授的研究发现，完全远距上班，员工成效会减少1到2成。这对企业主来看当然是心惊肉跳。但专家认为，整体而言，让员工更有弹性的远距工作，其实能为公司节省不少开支，不见得比实体工作效益差。
And it turns out that if you have an employee that's remote, you also save a lot of costs. So you're saving about 10% less overhead because you don't have an office. And then you can hire these folks, maybe nationally or internationally, maybe save another 20, 30, 40%. Remote workers, they may be 5, 10% less productive, but they are so much cheaper that it's profitable for firms to have many teams, many employees remote.
而且要回到疫情前1周5天全都坐在办公室的传统上班方式，恐怕跟员工的期待差很大。因此，欧美职场最近就掀起一波咖啡打卡潮，员工准时在公司报到，满足出勤需求。在公司喝杯咖啡，跟同事八卦完就离开办公室回家，或是另外找地方完成工作，等于变相对公司的上班政策表达抗议。
Many employers are strong-arming their team members and that they would love remote work to die faster. As a result, I do see that remote work is quote-unquote slowly dying and becoming more competitive to get.
有部分企业也开始整顿这种类似到此一游的上班方式，甚至使用一些监控的手段，因此也引发员工的不满，认为在没有影响产值的情况下，严格管控员工的出勤将影响对公司的信任度。专家也认为，企业放弃坚持传统的办公方式，更有助于招聘到合适的员工，提供更弹性的工作时间还有空间，才有助于找到劳资双方都能满意的工作模式。TVBS 新闻综合报道。